Hi guys, it's your girl B Michelle coming at you with another Dollar Tree DIY and also Walmart DIY. So I'm starting with this frame from the Dollar Tree, and I removed the paper backing, and I'm also going to remove the jute twine that's on here. Just cut the string off, and you can set that to the side if you want to use it for another project. So next I'm going to be using these placemats from Walmart. And these placemats were, I think, $1.99 from Walmart. And they also have like the table runner if you wanted to use the table runner. Those cost more, of course. I'm not sure the price on those, but these were $1.99 a piece. And I'm just trying to find the best placement so I can cut it to the size of the frame. And to make the process a little bit easier, I used some clamps to clamp it down to the frame so that I would keep the same placement while I was cutting. So once I have my piece cut, I took the little tabs on the back of the frame that hold the paper into the frame. I used some pliers and I just kind of wiggled those out. That's up to you if you want to leave them in or not, but I just took mine out. I also used some hot glue to glue the placemat onto the frame. You can use stronger glue if you desire to do that, but I just used some hot glue. It seemed to be holding pretty well, but I'm not sure how long it will hold long term. So just be careful with using it hot glue so you don't burn your fingers while you're doing this, because it has those holes in there, so the glue is going to come straight through. Just be careful with using the hot glue. So once you have your piece glued to your frame, I think it's pretty just the way it is. You can leave it just as is if you wanted to, if you don't want to continue with the following process. So I used a second frame, and I removed the jute string from the frame, and I'm putting the paper back on the back side, and I'm just going to use those tabs to hold that paper in place like it originally was, and that's going to be the background for the frame. So I also use some of these signs here that say thankful and gather. And I spray painted mine black to go along with the color of the frame. You can do these in whatever color that you desire to do. You don't necessarily have to use this type of frame that I use. You can use other frames as well. So I'm putting some E6000 and I'm going to also use some hot glue to connect these pieces together. And then you'll just repeat the same steps. And so I'm going to add light. So this is the LED light, and I also use some string lights. And I decided to go ahead and paint mine gold, and I'm using some metallic gold paint. I got this from Michael's, but that's totally up to you if you want to paint yours or not. I just thought it would look better with the background because you can see through it. So I decided to go ahead and paint it gold. And also these string lights, and I also decided to paint the string light battery pack as well. So for the top and the bottom for this piece, I went ahead and added a craft stick to make sure that that placemat stays intact on those two sides because they're not going to be glued to anything. So I just peeled the paper off of the back of the light, the LED light, and I just stuck it in the center. Yes, you can still change the batteries. You just twist it off to remove, to replace the batteries. Now for the battery pack for the LED lights, it will be more difficult to get to as far as changing the batteries, but you do want to glue down the side that that's not the part that you take loose to get to the battery. But one way that you can get to it is to remove the paper backing, the black part, and just that way you can remove that back piece, and then you can change the batteries if you need to. So as far as the LED lights, I just put some hot glue down. You just kind of run it through there. There's no certain pattern or anything. Just kind of want to lay it in there and just put a dab of hot glue to hold it in place. But don't put the glue on the light part. Just put it on the wire part. And also when you're gluing down this LED battery pack, you want to glue it where the switch will be facing the top and the bottom. Like I have two on here, the top piece, you want it to be facing upward where you can easily turn the switch on or off, and the same thing on the bottom. Now, it's great if you have the battery packs that have the remote control, the LED lights with the remote control. Those would be awesome with this project. So you don't worry about going to turn on the switch off and on, so you can just do it with a remote. So I just used some E6000 and some hot glue to place the top on. And there you have it. So you just want to allow this to dry. You want to put a little bit of pressure on it to make sure everything is sealed together. And you can do what other type of embellishments that you desire to do. I'm just going to leave mine just like this. But I also, those extra trimmings, if you wanted to add those to the outside, I'm just going to show you just for an example. The extra trimmings that you cut off, if you wanted to glue those down, you can do that as well. That's totally optional. It's up to you on whether you want to do that or not. And to hang it on the wall, I'm using this little hanging piece. I think it's called a shark tooth hook or something like that. And I'm just putting the little screws on there and just screwing it in place so I can hang this on the wall. This can also sit on a dresser or a table or wherever you want it to be. It can hang on the wall or sit it on the dresser or the mantle, wherever you want to put this. It would be pretty to have it wherever you would desire to have it. So this is the final look. I really, really love the way this turned out. You see the reflection on the wall. It's really pretty. And you have the option, if you use the type of lights that I use, you have the option of using the LED light in the center by itself or the fairy lights, LED string lights by itself, or you can do them both together. This is the look with both of them together. You can use whatever light options that you desire to do. You can do 2 or 3 of the circle push lights if you wanted to do this as well without doing the LED string lights. That's going to be up to you as far as your lighting choice. So this is how it looks. Just hanging on the wall without the lights off in the house. So it's still daytime on this picture, but just showing you the different looks. So yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you like what you see here and want to continue to see more, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that I post. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you for taking your time to watch my videos, and I appreciate you. So just want to say thank you. I love you guys, and I'll just continue to show you the look. And I think I may have posted a video with it. I'm sorry, I posted a picture with the trim, the extra trim. I think I may have gotten one of those in here somewhere. But if not, you guys kind of saw how it was when I was kind of giving the example with the glue. So that's it for now, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. Until next time, bye.